Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. So I'm coming to you today with this video to talk a little bit about a realization that has dawned upon me. Although it wasn't sudden, it's something that has been building up over time, and I want to talk about it a little bit. Very interestingly, I've been working very hard to remove any perceived blocks to abundance. And when I say abundance, I mean physical wealth. I mean like money, okay? And I think a lot of people would say they're working on the same thing or working on bringing more money into their lives, right? Always looking for more money beyond what we already have. It's always about getting more and more and more. So, regardless of what's going on, we can always have tons of money to look forward to. We look in the bank, we're always piled high with money, right? So that we can never go wrong. Well, over the months and perhaps years that I have been steadily and arduously working to remove blocks to abundance, and at the same time healing, clearing other blocks and hindrances that I've had over the years, and at the same time increasing my personal connection with the divine, aka with my own soul, my own spirit. That's they're all working together. It's all the same thing. There are some things that spirit has helped me to realize and understand about cultivating wealth, at least for myself. This is something in my lifetime that seems to be a lesson that I've had to learn. And perhaps if you're watching this video and if you've gravitated towards it, maybe you can also connect. But I feel like at the end of the day, we can all learn something from this lesson that spirit has taught me through everything that I've been going through. And so this was happening during my morning/afternoon routine of stating positive affirmations and programming my mind for the day. And I have different themes that I go through for my affirmations. So I do love, I do abundance, and I do joy and spiritual connection and all these different things. And I had noticed that over the years, my ability to affirm abundance had gotten easier, which for me was a good thing. I was like, whoa, I'm starting to really feel that it's easier for me to affirm abundance, where in the past, I really struggled with it. I was having a hard time. And it started to get easier, which was good. However, I noticed that as my ability to affirm abundance became easier, I still wasn't seeing the physical wealth that I wanted to see, which was interesting. So, I would say to myself, like, okay, the abundance thing is good, but I'm still not seeing the money that I want. So I was trying to see and like figure out, like, okay, I'm affirming the abundance, but where's the physical money? Where's the wealth? I'm like, come on now. If I'm affirming abundance and I don't have the physical wealth, something is wrong, right? So the only thing that I was noticing primarily was that I was feeling lighter, I was feeling clearer, I was feeling more connected to myself. So anytime I would affirm abundance, I was feeling more connected to myself and my own soul and just me, myself as a being, as my expression. I was feeling much more grounded in that. So, I mean, that's a good thing, but like I said, I wasn't seeing the physical wealth. However, more recently, what Spirit had shown me was after 3 jobs falling through and not working out for me and being left on my behind, I started to see recently through Spirit's lessons was that one of the lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime is that you are always supported. You are always taken care of. No matter what happens, we are always looking after you. And we're never going to let anything happen to you. Okay? And at that same time, when I had this sort of realization, is when something else clicked, is that it's not about the physical money. It's not about having a certain amount of money in my bank account. Now, I'm not saying that at this point I wouldn't be able to manifest that. However, and I feel I will, I feel I will. However, I feel that this only can occur or only has occurred because I was able to realize that it's not about tuning in to the energy of money in the sense of abundance. It's about tuning into the energy of pure abundance. It's about tuning into the energy of divine abundance. The idea that everything is always full, everything is always flourishing and blossoming. That abundance is something that is always present in the universe, always present, it's always there. It just takes on different forms. And so Spirit wanted me to know that this abundance that is always present is what I needed to tap into. It wasn't the energy of money. Or rather, when I was tuning into the energy of money or trying to manifest abundance in the form of money, I wasn't seeing that there's something beyond the money. There's something beyond the physical wealth. And it's the spiritual wealth. It's the spiritual abundance. That's what I needed to tune into. That's what I needed to tune my frequency into. Not so much just having money in the bank, but understanding that Spirit always has my back. Spirit is always looking out for me. And it may not always manifest in the form of physical money. It may manifest in the form of support from others. It may manifest as money, but maybe not in the way that I'm thinking I want the money. Where in my mind it was like, okay, well, I'd like to receive a check in the mail just for absolutely no reason, just a miracle check in the mail. It may not manifest like that. It may manifest as somebody else being like, I'm thankful for all that you do. Here's $5. Here's $20. Or something else happening, like, you getting a discount on something, you not having to take a certain amount of money out of your wallet or out of your debit or credit card or whatever. So Spirit wanted to enlighten me on this idea of tuning into true abundance first. And that is because the universe is always abundant and is always full and is always flourishing, and the divine is abundance, that you are also abundance. You are the manifestation of abundance. So I think for years I was seeing abundance as this separate thing, as something that's kind of over there and I'm over here. When in reality, this abundance is something that I am. This is something that I'm expressing all the time, and that is because the universe is expressing abundance all the time. That is the nature of the universe. Abundance, love, joy. For me, it's all the same thing. At least at this point, maybe in the past I wasn't seeing it, but at this point, this is how I'm seeing it. And another thing that I feel has helped me so much is to start a gratitude list, making a list of all the things that I'm grateful for in this present moment, or maybe even yesterday, things that I forgot about that happened yesterday or that were present yesterday or present today, but maybe I didn't notice. Nothing wrong with that, but just making a note of those things and expressing my gratitude for them. The universe loves gratitude. So when you're able to see the abundance in your life right now, the small things, that's how you're able to see that abundance is always around you. It's always present in your life. You just have to be aware of it and you have to tune into it. But I found it was also very difficult for me to tune into it just by thinking about it. I had to actually write it down. I actually had to make notes of it on physical paper, which tends to happen. We have to make things physical in order for them to start manifesting physically. Now I'm starting to see abundance in the form of physical wealth start to manifest in my life. But that's only after, one, I realized that it's not about the money, it's about the fact that I'm always taken care of and I need to trust the universe at all times, as well as being grateful because I've always been abundant. It's just that when you're going through life and it gets hard, you forget that. You don't see it. But on this journey, that's one thing that I've had to learn, and a lot of people on this journey have to learn, is that it's beyond what you can actually see. It's having faith in what you cannot see. It's having faith that all things are possible. that so much is possible for you. It's just you have to be open to the possibility. You have to be open to it, and be open to the fact that all because I can't see something doesn't mean that it's not there. There's a lot of things we can't see that are still there, okay? So I hope that this is giving you some sort of encouragement, some sort of information to think about or reflect upon. And maybe you could see something different in your life, or see the silver lining somewhere in your life. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be posting another video soon. I want to try to make these weekly now that I have the time. So I send you so much love and gratitude. Take care. Bye-bye.